Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute, I have to admit. Yeah, the past few months I've been pretty busy. I'm not gonna go too much into it, otherwise I'm gonna talk forever. But I'm happy to be back and start making videos again. I think this time I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself in terms of have to upload a video every single week, because sometimes my schedule is just too busy, and yeah, I have other things that I have to prioritize, I'm afraid. Today I thought I'd do another what eating a day videos. You guys normally seem to like them, and I hope it gives you some inspiration for some recipes as well. It's currently about 8 o'clock and about to start 8:30 actually. And I'm about to start doing some work. Normally I start by checking my emails and drink a cup of tea. I'm not hungry straight away in the morning, so I normally have quite a late breakfast compared to I would say lots of other people. So I normally have breakfast around 9:30, 10. I'm just not hungry before that, so I just drink lots of liquid, and then when I get hungry I'll eat basically. Today I'm at home all day. I'm just working, and we're going for a run later on in the afternoon. That's when we normally go, around 4 p.m. It's also a nice way to finish work a little bit early. So January has been a pretty weird and emotional month for me. I don't know why. I've been feeling a little bit like up and down. It was very busy at the beginning. I also came back from Australia after 5 weeks of traveling, and I came back with a really nasty virus, so I literally started January in bed feeling absolutely awful. And then yeah, I don't know, it's been a bit of a weird month, to be honest with you, and lots of things happened, and I guess maybe I would just, well, I am still feeling quite, you know, stressed out, I would say. So in case you missed it, I am launching, well, I have launched a Bali retreat for the month of May. It's called Nourish From Within. It's a yoga and food wellness retreat in the beautiful island of Bali, and I'm really excited about it, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's a long week retreat where we're gonna do yoga and meditation every day. We're gonna have delicious plant-based food. I'm also gonna do some cooking classes, one photography and food styling workshop, and there are also quite a few day trips included in the cost as well. So we're going to visit some beautiful waterfall. There is a snorkeling trip included, a Balinese massage, and the location is just absolutely beautiful. I will leave the link in the description box if you guys want to check it out. I hope some of you will be interested, because it's such an amazing, stunning location, and so much work and thought and passion and it's gone into this project. That's why maybe I'm also a bit stressed out this month, because everything happened kind of like at the same time, really. Anyway, I'm gonna carry on drinking my green tea. This is a Puka, what's it called? Supreme Matcha green tea. And then I'll see you at breakfast. So for breakfast, I'm fancy something savory. So I'm gonna make my Silken tofu pancakes. Don't know if you guys ever made them before. They're so delicious. So obviously we need some Silken tofu. Silken tofu is the one that you buy in a Tetra Pak pack. It's not in the fridge, and it's very soft and squidgy. And then we have some chickpea flour, which is also called gram flour. I'm gonna have some nutritional yeast for flavor, obviously a bit of salt, and I'm gonna serve it with some hummus. I know it sounds a bit weird, chickpea and chickpea for breakfast, but it tastes really delicious. And maybe some cherry tomatoes and maybe an handful of spinach if I have them in the fridge. But let's start by making the batter for the pancakes. This is the kind of consistency that you want after you blend it, so it's quite liquidy, kind of like pancake batter. I've just eaten up a little bit of oil into a pan, and then I'm gonna start frying them in kind of like pancake shape, I guess. Let's hope they turn out looking pretty. the final result. So they're quite thick and spongy pancakes because of the silken tofu. This one was the first one that I made, and I think it's slightly undercooked, so you want to make sure you cook them properly. I would say a good 5 minutes on each side. But yeah, they're delicious, and you can have them with so many different things. As I said, I'm gonna have them with some hummus, tomatoes, and maybe a little bit of peas as well. I'll show you in a second. As you can tell, I've taken pictures for Instagram and also for the thumbnail. I still don't quite really know how to make thumbnails and how to make them work well, so yeah, I'm just literally experimenting with different kind of like food styling and stuff like that. But as you can see, I've filled the pancakes with some hummus, the cherry tomatoes. I also had some frozen peas, which they were in the fridge already cooked, need to be eaten. So I've added those in, some chili flakes, and this is gonna be my breakfast. And I'm so hungry now because it's getting to 10 AM and yeah, starving. These are so good, and you can really go crazy with the filling, and you can also have them for like lunch, dinner, whenever you want really. And they are very, very high in protein, delicious plant-based protein. At lunch, I'm making a very simple pasta. It's a creamy tomato sauce pasta using some soaked cashew. I don't know if you guys ever use cashew to make your tomato sauce creamier, almost as you would add kind of like cream to it. I've soaked them for 30 minutes in some boiling water. That's like a very quick way to soak your cashews. I've got some veggies which I need to finish, pepper and carrots. Obviously you need some onion and some garlic for a good tomato sauce. I've got some passata which needs to be eaten. And I'm really fancy tagliatelle today. These are just normal wheat tagliatelle. They don't have any eggs in it. Just check the label, because sometimes tagliatelle will have egg. And I'm also gonna use a little bit of chili flakes, obviously a little bit of oil. That's it, very simple. I'll show you how to do it. So dark, look, it's raining outside, so I have to turn the light on. This is just the beauty of January in the UK. So the tomato sauce is ready. I'm now gonna blend it in the blender with the soaked cashew, and I'm just cooking the pasta. Okay, oh, maybe I should stop the fan for a second, it's a bit less loud. So I've got my tomato sauce with the cashew. We're just gonna blend it. I might add just a little bit of water, and the cashew will make the sauce go super, super creamy. And here is the creamy cashew pepper tomato sauce. My pasta is ready, so we're good to go. We're good to eat. Yum. Result. So I've also added these kind of like slow roasted tomatoes. They're super easy to make. They're completely optional. I will put a link in the description box if you guys want to check the full recipe. I literally had to take the pictures next to the window because it's pouring down with rain and it's gone really, really dark. Honestly, I'm so fed up with English weather. Oh, look, we got, what's the little cubes of ice called? Can't think of the name in English. Yeah, we got a bit of those. Lovely day. But I've got my pasta, so it's all good. It's so good. It's so creamy. It's just like an extra... Oops, I just splurged some tomato sauce on my computer. It's like an extra fancy tomato sauce basically, but it's good too if you want to sneak in lots of vegetables, because you can't really taste much, especially I guess with kids. So you can also add things like leek, celery, spinach as well, although the color probably will change with spinach. That's the only thing I taste. It's dinner time, and tonight I'm making a mushroom risotto. So look how organized I am tonight, like literally never been so organized in my life. So we're gonna use a mix of dried and fresh mushroom. These are porcini mushrooms. Yeah, they are. I bought them in Whole Foods, but you can also find them in lots of supermarkets now. And then instead of onion, I'm gonna use some leeks, just because I had it in the fridge. I've got some thyme, chestnut mushrooms, obviously some risotto rice, garlic, and some veggie stock as well. And then I'm gonna make like a medley of different greens. So I've got some curly kale here. I know asparagus are not in season, some bought them, so excuse that. Frozen peas, just to add a boost of plant-based protein and fiber. And here I've got some leftover from today's lunch, which I'm gonna somehow use as well. And this fresh parsley is gonna go into the risotto just to have a little bit of green. And that's all. I guess we can start cooking. To say, you want to soak your porcini mushroom for like 30 minutes. Make sure to keep that water, because that's super tasty. I know does it look tasty. And then I'm just gonna chop roughly the porcini mushroom and add them to the risotto as well. Risotto is cooking away. It's looking really good. You just want to make sure you continuously stir it, so you can't just leave it on the hob and just walk away. You want to get it to a nice creamy consistency. And in here I've got a little bit of garlic and chili flakes for my mixed greens. And yeah, just garlic, chili flakes, and a little bit of oil, and then we're going to add in the greens and maybe a dash of soy sauce. So here is my plate. I've got my nutritional yeast over here. So I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top. A little bit on everything, because I like nutritional yeast pretty much on anything. And it's actually really good for you as well. Yum! Okay, time to try the risotto. I will leave the link in the description box. The recipe is actually on my blog. I've just swapped the onion with the leek. Can't go wrong with risotto, especially when it's raining and cold. This is really good. Having a licorice and mint tea, and these little vegan chocolate eggs. Oh my goodness, if you haven't tried them, you've gotta try them. They're so delicious. I can eat like 10 of them in one go. They are vegan, gluten-free, and they're actually made with really good ingredients, and I bought them in Sainsbury.
in case you want to check them out. And I also have a tiny piece left of raw Elo dark salted caramel chocolate, so I'm gonna finish that off. I mean, who leaves a tiny piece like that? Seriously, what's wrong with me? And yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna have today. I'm just gonna chill on the sofa for a bit, and then I'll show you my nighttime skincare routine.
Hello, sorry for the echo. I'm in my bathroom and I'm about to go to bed, so I'm just gonna show you my evening skincare routine, which is actually my favorite because I feel like so relaxed before going to bed. So I don't wear makeup, as you probably guys know already, only rare occasions, so I don't really feel the need to, you know, really deep cleanse my skin. And like double cleansing is a thing apparently right now, but as I said, I don't wear makeup, so I don't really see the point of double cleansing. So I'm only using one cleanse. This is the one I'm using. It's from Hardie. It's the Moringa Cleansing Balm. I will leave some link down below, not affiliates or not sponsor. All these products, I bought them with my own money, by the way. I should actually say that. None of them were gifted, like all paid with my cash. So this is a balm cleanser. So that's what it looks like. It's halfway there. So I find balm cleansing very kind of gentle and delicate on my skin, but at the same time it really does the job in terms of cleaning and cleansing your skin properly. So you only need this much, maybe a bit more. It's quite rich, and then you put it on your face dry, so you don't wet your face. So once it's all rubbed up on my face, I get a cloth. This is just a very normal small towel, and you just want to, I run it under hot water, by the way, and then gently I just remove the cleansing balm. This is very therapeutic, by the way. I think that's why I love it so much. It just feels so nice and so deep cleaning in a way. Even if it doesn't have any foam or anything, after this I just feel my skin very clean. But at the same time, it's still very hydrating, it's not dry. Okay, when your skin is clean and dry, I go in with the first serum. So I just want to say quickly that I know some people are going to think that I use lots of products. My skin is pretty finicky. It's very difficult to please. I've got combination skin. I'm prone to hormonal breakout, but my skin, it can also get really dry, especially in winter. My skin is also sensitive, so it can also get redness. I also get pigmentation very easily in the sun. So my skin is a lot of things. So that's why I think I use different products, especially because of that. You don't have to use all these products, this is just what I use, so just feel free to take it with a massive pinch of salt. So the first serum that I use is from The Ordinary. I don't know if you guys are familiar with The Ordinary. It's an incredible company. They're cruelty-free, by the way. I know it doesn't look like they are, but they are cruelty-free. This is Zinc and Niacinamide Serum. So this serum is incredible for hydration. Zinc is a very important mineral for skin health. That's why I'm obsessed with pumpkin seeds, and especially important if you suffer from acne or from hormonal breakout. Zinc is very good to kind of like fight the bacteria that cause breakouts. I just put it on my hands. It's very lightweight, so it will absorb in your skin in like no time. And then I just go in and I just rub everywhere. Already absorbed, I can already feel it all sinked into my skin, which is great. And then the second serum which I apply at night is from a brand called Mukti, which I bought in Australia, but when these run out, I probably will buy a British brand, or you know, I probably won't buy something which has to ship all the way from Australia, so I have to pay shipping charges as well, but it's a really good one. So let's see if I can find a good replacement. It's a vitamin A serum. Vitamin A is extremely important for hydration again, for it's anti-aging, and it's also help with kind of like really nourishing and moisturizing your skin to like a deeper level, I would say. And this one, you sometimes people have reaction with vitamin A serum and also with retinoid and retinol, which is another topic. I'm not going into that, but this serum has given me no reaction whatsoever. It's kind of like more on the like natural beauty side. It's of course cruelty free as well. So as always, put it into my hand. It's very lightweight as well, and then I just splash it on. And even with just these two serums, my skin feels really plump, feels very hydrated, and yeah, I just love it. I can see that it's very kind of like tight, but in a good way. Because my skin, especially in winter, can get really dry, and I can also get fine lines over my forehead. It's also due to the fact that I'm gonna be 35 in May. So, you know, I guess age plays a role, but I feel like serums that really play a good role in keeping my skin looking good, looking its best, I guess. And because we're in winter, I've recently discovered this new brand, which is the Drunk Elephant. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. They're quite having a moment at the moment. It's basically a brand that wants to bridge the gap between natural beauty and conventional beauty. So they want to still be very efficient in what they deliver, but they don't want to use any synthetic fragrances, any parabens or other chemicals that normally conventional beauty use. So they are cruelty free as well. And I think, in all honesty, I have tried this product, which is a mask. It's like an overnight hydration mask, and I have tried a few other products which I will talk in my morning skincare routine, and I'm hooked. This one is an incredible product, and the other two I tried from the same brand, they are amazing as well. They're not cheap, but I think they're worth every penny. So it's a very rich and hydrating mask, and because we're in winter, because my skin gets really dry in winter, I've been really loving using it. So I just put a few pumps onto my hands. It's quite rich, but it's not greasy. That's what I love about it, because sometimes when I use kind of like mask or oils, they tend to be quite greasy, and then that clogs my pores, and then I get breakouts. And this one does, is that basically almost like a night cream. I don't think you can really call it as a mask. I think it's more like a hydrating night cream. So as I said, I really feel my skin very hydrated, and I've been loving the way it's been looking in the past 2 weeks since I came back from Australia. I slightly changed my skincare routine, and has made a big difference. Together with also eating very healthy, drinking lots of water, the whole I think you gotta have the whole approach to have, you know, healthy and glowing skin. I can talk about skincare and skin for like hours and hours. I'm gonna cut it short because I think this video is gonna be already very long. Sorry if it was a bit boring. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any question about anything, just let me know. I will leave the links for the recipe and for the products in the description box below. And hopefully I will see you again very soon in another video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon.